It's time to say goodbye to July and hello to August. July was definitely a month of cherishing a lot of little moments. I had a lot of high highs and honestly a lot of low lows. It was a month of navigating emotions, being stuck inside, and being thankful for what I do have. So here's to a new month and a fresh start. Welcome to my monthly reset routine for August.
Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my August reset. Just giving you guys a bit of forewarning now that this is probably going to be the most laid back, chill reset routine ever because I'm very much still recovering from COVID and have no energy, but I needed something to like get me out of bed this morning. It's been a real struggle. July has just been a big struggle, honestly, and I was like, you know what, maybe it'll make you feel better if you sit down and film your August reset. And so here we are, but bear with me if my energy levels like aren't on par with usual and I just kind of like seem a little out of it. I'm pretty much recovered from COVID now, besides like the long-term effects like the cough and the energy level. Like I'm not actively fighting COVID anymore, but it is very much still a struggle. But I'm so happy you guys are here. I'm so excited to sit down and plan for the next month because I honestly cannot wait for July to be over. I don't think I've ever said that before, but July was just honestly a bit of a whirlwind if you've been keeping up with me. And yeah, but I'm super excited that you guys are here today. I'm so excited to be here today, and honestly, let's just sit down, let's chat, let's plan the month out. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last month and do a closeout for my budget and then do a whole separate budget video because you guys really seem to like that. Talk about our current favorites, and I have something new that I'm really excited to show you guys because now that the monthly reset is such a big trend, which it's so cool to see, it's kind of hard to find what makes me unique anymore in the sense of monthly resets, and so I'm always trying to kind of like add something in to keep myself unique from the mix, if that makes sense. And I think that's really important when it comes to being on YouTube and being online, is like, yes, you can totally take a trend and film the video, right? Like that's what they're there for, but it's trying to put your own spin on things and make it unique. And I think I've been struggling a lot with how to keep these videos unique as they grow and reach more people. So anyways, I've got my laptop here, got my handy dandy bullet journal, and I'm honestly so excited. So let's jump into it. I'm gonna introduce to you guys the new segment that I'm so excited to talk about, which is just a big reflection of the month that we just finished. Goal setting, I love budgeting, I love my current favorites, I love all that kind of stuff, but I think one thing I want to incorporate more as I've looked back onto my bullet journal is just reflecting on the month as a whole, because I feel like I haven't done a lot of that. And when I look through my journal, it's great to see all these goals that I've accomplished, but what did I actually get into in the meat of the month? Like, what did I do? What could I do better? What was I proud of myself for? And so be a reflection. These are some sample questions if you guys want to do it as well. I found them off of Google, just like a Google image I found. But anyways, yeah, so this is my July reflection. I'll give you guys kind of an overview of what it looks like. I have 6 main points, which might tweak. You guys know these reset routines are kind of always evolving, but the 6 things I asked myself this month were: what were you most proud of? What was most challenging? What did you accomplish? What did you struggle with? Things to be grateful for, and your action plan for next month. And so I thought this was a really good way to just reflect on the month as a whole. And you guys know I'm not a big journaler. It's something that makes me uncomfortable, and I kind of want to start doing things that make me uncomfortable a little bit. So yeah, also, can you guys tell I don't even have a coffee because I don't have my taste back yet? It's really sad. What's a reset without a coffee? You know what I mean? It's a really sad. Also, I really apologize if this is not like the most like aesthetic and fun reset. Like, I think I'm just gonna sit here and we're gonna talk about the month as a whole because I'm really sorry, guys. I just really wanted to get this video up for you guys. So let's just do a little reflecting and kind of talk about the month. So what were you most proud of this month? So the 2 things that I was the most proud of was that for the most part I did stay on top of my work, even though I went through some pretty major things this month. I was really proud of myself, and it wasn't even like necessarily me like pushing myself to do it. It's just that like I love what I do and it keeps me busy, and it was an outlet for me in this time. So I'm really proud of myself for that. I did miss one upload with having COVID, but for the most part I'm really proud of myself that I didn't miss more because it was a very challenging month. And then the second is just being a safe space online. When I told you guys what I was going through, I got so many sweet comments. I was kind of worried I was gonna get some backlash. I don't know why, but I got so many sweet comments, and a lot of you guys were in the same situation that I was in, which was crazy, and we have to go through that, but it does make you feel a little less alone. And the fact that you guys like trust me and trust my space to put your comments online on my videos just means so much to me. So I just really felt like such a safe space this month, and I hope you guys feel the same with our little pocket of the internet. The most challenging things I navigated this month. Definitely navigating grief for the first time. I'm still very much trying to figure it out. Yeah, and then also getting COVID. I definitely thought if I got COVID it would not hit me hard, and boy, let me tell you, it hit me hard. And it hit me hard on my birthday. 10 on 10, don't recommend. But yeah, those were definitely the most challenging things this month. Things I accomplished this month was I gained like over 3,000 new faces on here, which is crazy. I steadily gain around 1,000 a month, but this month for some reason it was so many, and I'm so grateful, and it's just so crazy. Next, I hit 500,000 or over 500,000 on my budget paycheck video, which you guys know is probably like, I guess, my viral video, like my most known video. So that was really, really cool to see. It could have hit 500,000 before July, but I don't think I noticed it till now. So it's picking up traction again, which is absolutely crazy. And just opportunities. I have some hopefully fun sponsorship opportunities for the fall, and I met with my managers to just kind of like brainstorm the holiday season and all that stuff, and I'm just so grateful for all the opportunities I've been given and will get, and I just can't wait to see where this channel takes me and us and everyone. I'm so excited. Struggles this month. Being sad overall, I think, was just a common theme this month, and it's okay. One-sided friendships and navigating that, and just knowing when to like not get your hopes up. Like, people don't really change, and just navigating that. And then also navigating happiness and grief at the same time. That's something I'm still trying to figure out, but I want to keep it real with you guys. Gratitude. 3 things we're grateful for. Good health. Like, yes, we did have COVID, but you know, we are relatively healthy people. We didn't end up in the hospital. I'm really grateful for that. It's really easy when you're sick to like see the negatives of it, but I'm just really happy that we are happy and healthy and recovering. Next is energy. I will never take for granted having energy again. Like, going to the bookstore took literally the life out of me. I will never take for granted having energy again. And then also the taste of coffee. I miss tasting coffee. I sip my coffee and I'm like, I know this tastes good, but I can't taste it, and I want to taste it. So definitely the taste of coffee. Action plan is just kind of like a little snippets on what I took from this month and what I want to put into next month. And so first is to honor how you feel, and that's something I'm trying to work through, is just honoring my feelings no matter what I'm feeling. Honoring feelings, if it comes out of nowhere, just honoring them. And then also just to keep living in the moment a bit more. I think that's obviously something that I always say I'm gonna do, and then this month especially I just was like, yeah, I really need to do that more and do more spontaneous things and say yes to more and all that kind of stuff. So those are 2 things I want to carry into the next month. So that is my reflection. I was gonna close this, but we're gonna talk about our goals, so let's do that. You guys know that July was kind of more of like a break month for me, which I could not have ever foreseen what I saw coming, but I'm really glad I took it as more of like a chill month, because I don't think I accomplished a lot this month, and that is totally okay. If you guys watched my July reset, I was like, you know what, it's my birthday month, I just want to enjoy it and not set big lofty goals and just kind of like live this month. And you know, I definitely did think I lived. I definitely made some good memories, and but there's probably a lot I did not accomplish. So let's go through this and see what we accomplished this month, and try not to beat ourselves up too much about it. I think this is a good reset to post, because it's probably one of the worst months, but it's life. Like, we're all gonna have those months. It is what it is, and we just gotta start fresh next month, you know what I mean? So let's see what we accomplished. So I mean, I definitely did stay on top of my water, especially while I was sick, so yay to that. I did not do this maybe for like the first 2 weeks of the month, and then I obviously just, you know, I did not try any new coffee shops, so I'm gonna leave this for next month. But I didn't do that to any of them. Enjoy life, I would say I did that this month. Did not try 2 new recipes. I did not say yes more because I couldn't leave my house. I did not have a self-care day, and I did not read A Court of Wing and Ruin. Did we hit 56K on YouTube? I think we did. Oh my gosh, we did. Holy cow. I haven't really honestly been keeping up with like comments and stuff because I've just been so sick. 57,000 is crazy. And I don't know if we hit 12K. We're close though. We did not hit 12K. We're really close. But there's still some time left, so maybe I'll leave it. We did not cross the border. I did do weekly vlogs. I did do more photo dumps. I did not go on live. Did not do the flooring. We did the dining table decor. Did not do the kitchen. And we did the gallery wall. I saved 1,000. Okay, I'm gonna leave 5-figure earning month empty for now because it's still relatively early in the month that I'm filming this. And I might get some brand deal payments. Like, I'm so close to it. So I'm gonna leave it for now. Treat yourself on your birthday. Did not do that. Invest 500. Did not do that. Okay, well, I would say we accomplished like a few things, you know. It wasn't awful. We accomplished more than I thought we were going to, honestly. So let's talk about our August goals next. Wow, that is a length. We're back to the regularly programmed layout for the goals. But I took the time earlier this morning to just like sip my coffee and write my goals down. So let's go over my August goals. I'll throw them up on the screen as I normally do for you guys. First is to sign 2 to 3 sponsors for August and September. Definitely a slower time of year, and that's just the thing about YouTube is like, yes, some creators might have brand deals 24/7, but that's just not accurate for everyone. I definitely feel like this time is a quieter time because I don't really fall into the back to school category anymore, but I'm totally okay with it because I know that the holiday season is going to be crazy, as it is for everyone. So I'm just trying to kind of enjoy the lull right now, and it's really easy to get caught up on like, oh, I don't have any sponsors, I don't have any this, I don't have that. But I'm just grateful for any sponsor I have, honestly. And so 1 a month, 4 a month, 0 a month, like I'm just grateful regardless. And it's really easy to fall into the trap of like, man, I need more money. But next is to plan out my fall videos because y'all know I'm the queen of fall. I'm the queen of spooky season, and I really got to get going on that because I'm gonna have to film my like decorating and shopping for fall like the last week of August. So I want to take some time this month and plan all that out and go through our stuff, take inventory. Hope the kitchen is done by then so that I can like fully decorate the house, but I need to plan that out. Next is to make 4,000 in AdSense, which kind of seems to be my regular. I'm not going to push myself this month just because I don't really know how I'm going to feel, honestly. So I'm just going to go for like a average AdSense number. Post 2 to 3 Instagram reels a week. I'm really trying to get into Instagram reels and grow my Instagram. I feel like I slack off on that a lot because obviously YouTube is like my baby, but I want to get back into reels, and I've been really good this month. I've been posting a lot of fun ones. I'm really proud of myself, honestly. So that's something that I want to post more of. Next is I want to hit 60K on YouTube this month, and then I would like to hit 13K on Instagram. So financial goals, I want to get caught up on brand payments, which is kind of a little bit out of my control. There's nothing I could really do about that, honestly, but I'm hoping for the best. And that's just because I'm like very type A and like to keep track of payments, and I just like when things are paid on time. But once again, you can't really help when you get paid by brands. Put $1,000 towards debt. You guys know we are working to like pay the house off and stuff like that, so I want to do that this month. Low spend on myself. I don't really need much. I think I'm gonna do like a whole self-care day, treat myself day to make up for my birthday, because I had this like whole fun birthday day planned, and honestly I can't leave the house. Well, I could leave the house, but I didn't want to. So I think I'm gonna do, besides that, like a low spend month, because honestly I think our month is just gonna be pretty occupied with the kitchen, so I don't think we're gonna have too much going on. I really just don't need anything. A dishwasher and potentially a fridge. We weren't originally going to get new appliances, but you guys know we found a really good deal on a stove, and so now we'll have all stainless steel appliances except our fridge is white. So we're hoping that we can find like a used fridge maybe this month, but we for sure need a dishwasher. Fridge is just kind of like, it would be nice if we can find one. And then no buying books. We'll see if this actually happens, but I have so many books on my TBR to read that like I really need to get through it. So I want to try and not buy any books this month. I'm gonna try so hard. We'll see. I'm not really holding myself to this one too hard. Okay, personal goals this month. I want to start and finish the main floors, install the new kitchen, read A Court of Wing and Ruin, read 10 physical books off my TBR because my TBR cart is literally so full, so I want to try and do that. I want to give myself more grace in 2 senses, just with like navigating my emotions and whatnot, because I'm still figuring those out, and also with my energy levels and everything after COVID. Like, I don't want to be too hard on myself or push myself too fast. Take a fun day trip with Matt. We had one planned for my birthday, but obviously, yeah. So we're hoping maybe we can take it this month and just kind of have like a belated birthday celebration. Keep up with my book journal. I don't know, actually you guys wouldn't have seen the vlog yet, but when I was in quarantine, I ended up making a book journal, and I want to try and keep up with it because it's really, really fun and very satisfying to like cross books off. Check off 3 things from our bucket list, from our summer bucket list, because I feel like we didn't get to do too much this month, so I'm hoping to cross some more things off of there. Read A Little Life, which is our book club book, so I'm really hoping I can get through it. Mentally, I don't know if I'm ready, but I'm gonna try my hardest. I'm really gonna try, and we'll see. Trying 2 new coffee shops. I have that list from last month, which is great, so I'm hoping to go to some new coffee shops. Find a new show to watch. We are watching Stranger Things right now, and I'm rewatching Yellowstone because I don't know what else to watch. I want to find a new show for me to watch because I don't really have many shows that I watch by myself that I don't binge in like 2 days, so I'm looking for a new show. And then I really want to get a new tattoo. I just don't know what yet, but I really have been wanting one for a while, so I'm hoping maybe this month I can go and get one. So those are my goals for the month. Cheers to that. Alrighty guys, it's probably everyone's favorite time. Well, maybe everyone's favorite part. Actually, let me know down below what your favorite part of these videos is. I'm so curious. But I've got my laptop, which means it's time to close out our budget for the month, which I think is going to be pretty much a snooze fest. But that's okay. That means we didn't spend a lot of money, which I'm totally okay with. My July budget, a lot of you guys were asking, and there is an annual dashboard as well. I just like don't show you guys that because I don't know. You see the monthly budget. But this is our breakdown for the month. So over here we have 22.5% to debt, 27.6% to bills, 16% expenses, 32% savings, and 1.5% interest. This is kind of our total remaining. So this was the month. It was a 3 paycheck month, which we love. My last paycheck I'm estimating, because I did have to take a sick day because of COVID and I don't get paid sick days anymore, so we'll kind of see what that comes out to be next week when I get paid. And as for collaborations and partnerships, I haven't received many payments yet. I think I received 1, but I've said this before in this video that I don't count every partnership in my budget. Typically when I get paid by a brand, it stays in my business bank account and I just pay myself out if I need it, like if things are really slow that month or if there's something extra that we're buying. But this doesn't mean I haven't received any money from brand deals. It's just that I haven't paid myself out because this is all like my personal spending. And as you guys can tell, I do take my AdSense as like my personal like brand business paycheck, so I don't really ever take my brand deals unless I absolutely need it for something or I'm trying to hit a financial milestone. Okay, expenses. I mean, we definitely will have to leave the house so we can get groceries, so I think we're gonna hit the 300 right on the noggin. Eating out, I put that high because we were originally gonna start the kitchen this month and we were obviously gonna have to like feed people, lots of men who are helping us, and yeah, but we didn't end up eating out much obviously because we didn't really go anywhere. But then this will just kind of move over to August. Like I'm sure our eating out budget for August will be higher because we will be starting the kitchen. Well, there's still a week left and we're planning on doing the floors this week, so I don't know, we'll see, but we still have a lot of wiggle room there. Alcohol, we didn't spend any money. Coffee, I didn't spend any money. Gas, I definitely was below budget, which is great. And I do get this question a lot because I don't every dollar budget anymore. Like I know some people budget every single dollar. Whatever I don't spend just stays as a buffer in my bank account because I do work part-time with my corporate job, and so it just is a buffer just in case I don't get any brand deal payments that month, or I don't know, last month our AdSense got paid late, so I just like to have that buffer for bills and stuff and whatever comes up. So yeah, if I don't spend the like $150 on gas, I'm not like putting that $100 into my savings or anything. It's just staying in my checkings as a buffer. I try my hardest to have like a little bit of a buffer. Treating myself, you know, that's the one place I can definitely spend money even if I'm sick, so we'll go through that after. Treating others, I didn't spend anything. Treating Stella, I got her some bone broth. Self-care, I had a hair appointment this month as well as a laser appointment. My laser I have not been able to go to yet, but my hair appointment I did. Home improvements, we did spend money on that. I ended up putting $2,000 into my emergency fund this month, no money into my short-term savings, and then $150 towards our Disney vacation. Bills were just the same this month. Yeah, there was nothing like not standard. My Amex paid $1,500 on that because I paid for tuition for the fall. If you guys don't know, I am a part-time grad school student and I pay for tuition out of pocket. So I paid for my fall classes, and then I put $100 into my TFSA. And then usually at the end of the month, if I have anything extra, I throw that into my TFSA. So pretty standard month expense wise. Like there wasn't anything out of the ordinary, honestly. Like we really have not spent, like there's a huge gap here from the 14th to the 21st, and I haven't really spent anything since then. Yeah, pimple patches, a shirt, Costco, bodysuit, coffee syrup, Amazon books, Amazon toothbrush. The big things we did get this month were the stove, and we got a new vacuum, but we split those. Gas, Old Navy dress, hair appointment. This is not adding up somehow, but I'll fix that. Went to Blues Fest this month to see Luke Bryan. That was great. And then I placed a book outlet order for the next 2 books in the Ellen Hildebrand Paradise trilogy because I didn't have them and they were out of stock on Amazon. So honestly, overall, I think it was still a really good month budget-wise. We were still able to pay our bills. I was still able to get paid even though I was sick. I worked pretty much throughout all of COVID. I took 1 sick day and that was it because I don't get paid sick days. And I was able to like work from the couch and work from bed and stuff, which was really great. But I'm really grateful regardless. It was still a good month. We were able to have a roof over our head and put money aside and pay our credit cards and have food on the table and all that. So at the end of the day, yes, it wasn't the best month ever, but I'm still really, really grateful for what I do have. And I think it's really easy to get wrapped up into just feeling sad and blah, and that's so normal and so okay, but also recognizing that I'm still really, really grateful for what I do have, and I'm very fortunate, and easy to get wrapped up in like the woe is me and all that stuff, but I'm still really, really grateful. So that is the budget closeout for the month. And honestly, let's get into our current favorites because I love talking about this. I love talking about my favorites. Alrighty guys, I love closing it out with my current favorites. I just think it's so much fun to do. So first favorite is gonna be my favorite book of the month. If you guys are into books and reading, I do a whole monthly reading wrap up at the end of the month, usually like the last day of the month. So be on the lookout for that, but I honestly could not pick this month. So we can do a favorite from every genre maybe. This is The Light Between Us by Sullivan. This book was absolutely amazing. It was so healing to read, and obviously when you are grieving or going through a loss, people gravitate to different things. People may be religious and people may gravitate towards the universe and spirituality and whatnot, and so anyways, this is just obviously what I believe in, and everyone's going to believe in different things, but this book was amazing. My mom recommended it to me. It is all about book will help countless people heal grief, let go of the fear of death and dying, and better understand the spiritual realm. All about the impenetrable wall that divides the world between the living and the dead. Sullivan is a psychic medium. It's just all about like signs from the universe and people trying to communicate with us. It was absolutely amazing. She has another book, it's called Signs. It's kind of how to look out for those signs. It was absolutely amazing as well, but this book was really, really comforting. You know, just really opens your eye to our view on the human experience, and I obviously annotated it a ton. It was so good. A Flicker in the Dark was definitely my favorite thriller of the month by Stacey Willingham. Absolutely amazing. I don't typically gravitate towards like serial killer, murderer thrillers. That's not really my trope of thrillers, but this was absolutely amazing. I cannot believe this is a debut novel. Chloe Davis, and when she was 12, her father was arrested for murdering, I think it's 6 teenage girls, and now like fast forward 20 years, she's a psychologist, and then there's like a copycat killer and you're trying to figure out. It's amazing. So many twists and turns. I absolutely loved this. And then I did read my first Ellen Hildebrand book this month. I read Winter in Paradise, and this was one of my favorite reads too. I literally cannot stop thinking about this. It's kind of more of a family drama. There are romance elements and like not really thriller elements, like mystery elements, but it was absolutely amazing, and I cannot stop thinking about this book. So those were my 3 favorite reads of the month, but they're 3 different genres, so like it's fine, right? My favorite movie of the month was definitely Love and Thunder. Absolutely amazing. I loved it so much. You guys know we're huge Marvel people, and I could definitely see why some people didn't like Thor Love and Thunder, because it is very, very lighthearted compared to other Marvel movies. But I thought it was absolutely amazing and so funny, and I loved everything about it. It might be better to me than Thor Ragnarok. Like, it might be. I absolutely ate that shit up. It was so good and funny. I loved it so much. So much. So much. The goats. That's all I'm gonna say. The goats. My favorite show this month, I don't really know if we watched anything new. We're watching How to Build a Sex Room on Netflix, and it is so funny. It's so good. I'm obsessed with Melanie Rose. She is hilarious, and can't stop watching it, even though we don't like necessarily like love it, or maybe we do love it, but we can't stop watching it. It's so funny. It's just basically about all these different couples, and she is like a sex room designer, but like not like a cliche way, like they're really nice. Anyways, every episode follows like 2 different couples or families or whatever, and you get to like kind of see them build like a sex room. It's a really funny show, okay? Just give it the benefit of the doubt, please. My favorite memory of the month, that is hard. It could have been maybe when I was filming my summer diaries video, when we went ziplining. Like, that was so much fun. And then we went to the cottage that weekend. That was also like a really, really fun summer weekend. What else did we do this month? Also, the buying books outside of my comfort zone, that was a lot of fun as well. It was like one of my favorite memories. And Matt also got me a record player for my birthday, so as much as like it wasn't, you know, the most extravagant birthday, we didn't really do much, it was still really nice, and I got to use my record player for the first time today, and it was so much fun. So that was also a really, really sweet and beautiful, thoughtful gift. That was a really great memory this month as well. In terms of podcasts, you guys, was no one going to tell me that Ellen Pompeo had a podcast? No one was going to tell me this? Yeah, I have been binging Ellen Pompeo's podcast all month, especially the one with Patrick Dempsey, and she just did one with TJR, Taylor Jenkins Reid, and her newest one this week was like her best of Grey's Anatomy. She literally revisits like some of her favorite episodes, and it's amazing. And if you're a Grey's fanatic like I am, you need to listen to it because it is so good. I love Ellen Pompeo. I love her voice, everything about her I'm just obsessed with. My favorite song of the month, I didn't be obsessed with this song because I'm in a healthy relationship, but Rockin' a Hard Place by Bailey Zimmerman just like really hits. It's really, really good to sing in the car. And then also probably Tyler Hubbard's new song 35s, because you guys know I'm the biggest Florida Georgia Line fan in the world. So many songs, honestly, so many songs this month, guys. But that is it for today's monthly reset. Like I said, I'm sorry if it seemed a little more like low energy or just kind of like more low key. I really wanted to get this up for you guys on time, and maybe a little bit earlier, as like a thank you for bearing with me through everything I've been through this month. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.